Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Nancy from nancybadillo.com, and on today's video I'm going to discuss 5 tools to help you increase your Etsy sales. So these tools you can use to measure the success of your store, and therefore it will help you increase your sales and much more. So let's go ahead and get started. So as an Etsy seller myself, I'm constantly trying to find like new ways to improve my shop and listings, so therefore I could increase my sales. And on my downtime, I actually love finding tools that help me, like I said earlier, analyze my shop, help me see what things are working, and therefore I could curate more items around those listings to increase my earnings. And I'm a firm believer that knowledge is power, and I wanted to share with you guys 5 kick-ass tools that will dramatically increase your Etsy sales if you do it and you follow the order of them. So let's go ahead and get started. So number 1 is called Wodify. This is a website. I will have a link to my blog below on the text box. You could click there, go to my blog, and get all the links for all these websites that I'm going to talk about today. So photography, as you guys know, is like the one thing that people consider when making a purchase. That's like the number one thing they see before they read the listing description, before they see the pricing. So I know as a digital marketing specialist that the systematic way to test something, if it's working, is by doing a process called A/B testing to see which option performs best. So what Wodify does is that it takes your first 2 photos of your listing and it switches them back and forth for a period of 30 days, and it collects data. And they'll give you the data, they crunch the numbers, and they provide you with the best recommendation on which photo got the more sales. And then all you have to do at the end of the 30 days is to implement the recommendation. So if they told you, they say you did 2 pictures, one has a white background and one has a black background, and you want to kind of test both out to see which one people are more attracted to, which one people are clicking more on. At the end of the 30 days, they're going to give you all the information on which one got more sales, and then all you have to do is implement the recommendation to increase your sales. I mean, it's pretty cool website. The pricing range from $5 to $30 a month, and the pricing is based on the size and income of your shop. So if you're not generating a lot of money because maybe you are a new shop, or maybe you're having trouble with generating money, you don't have to worry about paying more than you can afford. And you could actually try them out for 30 days for free. I will leave a link in my blog that you could click on to try them out. But it's really nice because they alternate the picture. Make sure that you have the first 2 pictures in your listing should be the 2 that you want to test out. So if you want to do one with a white background, one with a black, or one with a white background and one with a regular background, you could do that to kind of test it out and see which one does better. But the more you know about your shop, the more you measure what's working, what's not working, the more money you will make. Because once you implement those changes, you should see an increase. I know that one of my subscribers used this, and they increased their sales over $300 last month. So for them, it really did make a difference. So I would definitely try it out. They have the free trial for 30 days. You don't lose anything. You can implement the changes, and if you see that it works for you, then you can actually sign up for their services, which I think is a fair thing to do. So this is the first app that I really wanted to give you guys a heads up. So let's go to the next one. The next one will be, it's called ShipStation. So if you are currently right now sell tangible items and you ship stuff to customers, ShipStation is a really great way to save time and money with efficient shipping. So they sync all your Etsy orders and they start printing labels with just a few clicks. So if you want to save time, automatically import orders from wherever you sell, if you're traveling or if you're somewhere else, they have so many integrations. And the nice thing about it is that because you're doing so many with them, they actually give you discounts. So this is more for managing your time, and it's more for saving time, because obviously if you have more time, than having to go to the post office or having to do additional stuff. Then you have more time to create more listings or to tweak listings or to change things in your store. So therefore, your sales will increase because you're adding more value to your store versus spending a large percentage of time trying to ship and get all the things done. So it's a really, really nice website. I highly recommend checking them out. So just wanted to mention that to you for people that do sell on-demand stuff, or they print stuff out and they have to ship it out. This is a great website for Etsy sellers. The third one I wanted to talk about is called PrintToFile. A lot of people already are using this one, but if you haven't heard of this one, it's a really great website that partners up with Etsy, and you could connect your Etsy shop to PrintToFile. So if you currently, like me, sell digital prints, you can actually increase your sales using PrintToFile, because PrintToFile is a print-on-demand drop shipping platform. And drop shipping basically means that they make money from you, but they drop ship. It means that they're the middle person. So a buyer buys from you, then they ship it out with your branding, but the customer never knows that. The customer thinks that you shipped it out. So it's nice because if you want to send digital goods to someone, but you don't necessarily want to go to the post office, you don't want to be involved in the process of packaging, they do everything for you. So it's really nice. And then you could take your store to a whole nother level. You can actually test it out and see if it's worth for you in the future to print them yourself, or if you want to stay with a company like PrintToFile that they do everything for you. And you could create custom products with their design and sell on your store. So they basically manage your automated order. They do your production. They do the shipping directly to the customer. And remember, they do all this with your branding. So it will say your store name. It will have your name. So it's really nice because the customer never knows that this was sent from someone else, that it was sent directly from you. So it's really nice. You could do custom t-shirts. You could do hoodies. You could do prints. You could do canvas, phone cases, mugs, laptop sleeves, like pillows, blanket, towels, anything you could pretty much customize, like a bath mat, a mouth pad, a coaster, scarves. They have so many different options that you could do with them. I highly recommend checking them out. It's really nice. The prices are very nice, and very competitive prices. So for instance, this one gives you an idea. So you sell the shirt for $30. You pay PrintToFile $12 for them to put the actual design on it and ship it, but you made $18. So it's nice because if you have artwork that you want to put on shirts or quotes or whatever it is that you want to sell, you actually could make a really good living off this, and you're just the middleman. You're not shipping nothing out. You could do onesies like this one. It costs $9. You could sell it for, like, let's say $25 with something custom, so that you make the difference. So it's really nice. Even shirts starting at $8, that's not bad at all. So if you think about it this way, you make a shirt, you put your custom design. So it's really, really cool. I would highly recommend checking them out to kind of increase your sales for sure. The next one I wanted to talk to you guys about. The fourth one is called Handmade Newsletter. And I know that a lot of times, I don't know if you heard, the money is in the email list. So you have to create an email list so you could target customers that already bought from you. And when you do that, that's where you make more money, because these people are actually interested in your products already. They already purchased from you, or they show some interest in your shop. So the nice thing about Handmade Newsletter is that you don't actually need a website or a blog. A lot of times you need a website, you need a blog, you need a landing page, or you need like it's called a squeeze page, where people land there, they sign up for your services or for your newsletter, and then from there they could go to the Etsy shop or wherever else you redirect them. So if you don't have that right now, and you're like, well, I don't even have a blog or a website, so I guess I'm out for doing a newsletter. Well, guess what? With Handmade Newsletter, you don't need one. And you could build an Etsy mailing list without a website or blog. And the nice thing about it is that you could keep targeting these people that already show interest. And this kind of shows you like a little infographic on how they do it. You know, you create the product that you want to sell. you open your Etsy shop, or you have already an Etsy shop. You list your item for sale, and then the customer signs up through the Handmade Newsletter subscription page, and then from there you promote your link. Customer opts into your newsletter, and then you connect it to a server like MailChimp or AdWeber or Constant or Response. You connect it to one of those newsletters provider, and you start collecting emails. And from there is where you create the broadcasts and the newsletters that you want to send out. But it's really nice because you don't necessarily need a website or blog, which in other cases has always been like you need one in order to create an email list. So this is a nice way to do it. And then the last one I want to talk to you about, which is like one of my favorites, is Pinterest. Pinterest is free, but I highly recommend combining it with Tailwind. And Pinterest, I mean, is very nice for Etsy because it does go viral. It's evergreen, so always people are sharing, and it keeps getting shared. And I absolutely love Pinterest. If you currently don't have an account, I highly recommend signing up for one for your Etsy shop. I did a case study from April to end of June, and I grew my Etsy shop to 238,000 monthly views. And I went from barely getting like 119 searches per month to 238,000. And then on top of that, I went from like 3 clicks to my Etsy shop. And last month in July, I finished with 947 clicks. That means I sent 900 people from Pinterest to my Etsy shop. And it definitely did increase my sales. So my main goal, and I'm going to try to continue doing this to see if I could do that by the end of the year, is to grow my Pinterest account to 1 million monthly views, just to see what kind of increase I would get on Etsy. And how I did it is I did it by pinning relevant things. I put all my listings on the top, anything I make money on the top. I do share other people's content only because sometimes I run out of content from my own shop. So I only do like 1/3 of people's content, and I do it on the bottom. I pin those on the bottom. And then obviously you want to have your link to your shop. You want to have a little tag, your logo. And then what you will use Tailwind. And Tailwind, the nice thing about it, it pins your pins at the right time. So you can schedule like multiple pins, and you're able to find content, schedule posts. You can monitor conversations, amplify reach. You could analyze your results. It's really nice. You could try it for free if you like to. You could also use it for Instagram as well to manage your Instagram account. I haven't used it for Instagram yet, but for Pinterest, it really does work. And the nice thing about it is that if you don't have the time to pin every day, like I was doing in the beginning, I was pinning every single day, and I still do actually. I do both. I pin and I use Tailwind. But if you don't have the time to pin every day, then you could use Tailwind, because with Tailwind, you could set it up automatically what pins you want to pin, and then it automatically does it for you at the best time when people are searching for those type of things, for that particular product or service that you're offering. So it's really, really nice combining these 5 tools. It will definitely help you increase your sales. A lot of these tools, a lot of people never heard of, like the Wodify or even the ShipStation, being able to do multiple orders, or even printify, connecting that to your Etsy shop and doing and expanding your online business. So taking your digital prints to a whole different level. So I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that you learned something new. Please give this video a thumbs up, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel for additional videos. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment below, and make sure that you click on the text box below to get the link, to get all the links for these websites, so it could be a little bit easier to find. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day.